I have a couple of questions in different forms that I'll put to both Shireen and Muzaffar, which is about this question of especially privileging one group, one particular, as they're called, as people will also say, often say, racial group over other multicultural groups and over all other Australians. So I'd love to hear what both of you have to say about that. So maybe we'll start with Shireen.
Yeah, it's a common one, but you know, let's look at the facts of our history. There was only one group that was here for 65,000 years or more. There was only one group that was dispossessed by British settlement. And there was only one group that was explicitly excluded from the Constitution of 1901. Indigenous people, right? Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. And because of that history, there's only one group for whom the Commonwealth government makes special laws and policies to address that history of dispossession, right? Like, so the Native Title Act, for example, or the Closing the Gap policy. I'm of Indian background. There's no Native Title Act for Indians because Indians were not dispossessed in this country, you know, and ditto for Chinese Australians. So Indigenous Australians occupy a unique, distinct historical, legal and political position in this country. For the last 200 plus years, that special relationship has been all top down. Like I was saying, it's been about excluding, it's been about discriminating, it's been about not listening. What this is about is fixing the discrimination and exclusion of the past by finally including the one group that was previously excluded, by creating a fairer relationship with them, ensuring that they're heard, always heard in laws and policies made about them. So it just doesn't take anything away, I think. You know, recognising Indigenous people by giving them a voice, an advisory voice, doesn't take a single thing away from any non-Indigenous Australian. It doesn't. You know, it's not a veto. It's not a power to veto Parliament's decisions, nothing like that. It's simply the ability of Indigenous communities to give advice when Parliament and government are making a change to the Native Title Act or a change, you know, considering how to better improve practical outcomes and create better bang for buck in closing the gap policies, for example. That doesn't take anything away from anybody else.
Thank you.